What's around, everybody? Welcome to Exoteric, aka Exoteric Angel, and this is going to be your seasonal reading, right? And we are officially in Libra season. So happy solar return, all you Libras out there. Happy foreign day. Happy flight day. And those of y'all using still happy birthday, let's go and use that too, right? However you want to put it, it's your season. All right, Libras. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do this season, okay? I know y'all like got plans already. Y'all like, yes, it's about to get lit during Libra season. But we're gonna see how lit it's gonna get with these cards, okay? So, because the whole focus on this reading is for Libra season, yes, but we're gonna talk about what needs to be balanced. Okay, so what needs to be balanced in your life? All right, and you know, a life is like a big pizza pie. All right, and it's just like you cutting the pizza into kid sizes or kid portions. So when I say life, it's you can do it as a totality. You can resonate with a section or a piece of your life, or however, but you'll know. So however big or small the message is to you, you'll know exactly what it is that is conveyed directly to your zodiac sign and the planet affiliated with that sign. So in your natal chart, if you don't know where your planets are and what sign they're under, like maybe you have Saturn in Leo, something like that, or maybe you have Uranus in Aries or something like that. So natal charts is very good when you are listening to me and other people that also throws in the planets that's associated with the sign. Alright, so we're going to start off with, of course, Libras, and this is just how we're going to go ahead and balance things in our life, whichever things it may be, how to balance it, and this is a time of season where we're changing seasons. We're going to a hot to a more colder season, and right now it's pretty warm, lukewarm from where I'm at. You know what I mean? So it's getting cold real quick, and I'm up north, so northeast, so it's getting cold up here. And I am seeing the foliage start for those who don't have 4 seasons like I have 4 seasons. The foliage is actually coming about, so the oranges and the yellows and the reds are starting to appear. But since we did get a lot of rain, I'm seeing that the green is holding on a little bit longer, so it should be like a nice long foliage and not like hurry up and look before the leaves fall off, which sometimes happen, But so this is about balance, because at this point we should be having equal day and equal night. We should be at a point where there's 12 hours of the day and 12 hours of the night, right? So what are you going to do with your 12 hours of day, and what you going to do with your 12 hours of night? How are you going to balance that all this Libra season, which this is a collective energy? So if you're living under the sun, and you're living under the sun, we in these energies, okay? All of us together as a collective. All right, so what needs balance in your life? That's what we're going to talk about today. All right. Have a good Libra season, and happy Libra season to all the Libras out there. And if you have Venus in Libra, have a good day. What's around, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mars? This is your Libra season. Happy Libra season tarot card reading, and this is all about balance, okay? So the cards are just very clear for you, Aries. Very, very clear. Okay, so the top card is your overall card, and your bottom card is your underlying card. So you working hard for your money, dun, 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 so hard for your money. You work hard for your money, but you better treat you right. Okay, Aries? So we got this work going on, you know, which is all good because it's 2022. You know, this is the era where, you know, people got to get their hustle on. People got to get their grind on because nothing is really secure anymore. You know, things are changing and not going back to the old ways. So you might be in a contemplation mode. You might be thinking about the past, you know, using the Six of Cups. Some old childhood memories might be coming up at this time, you know, but at the same time, you're working hard. You're doing it all. You're carrying the load, you know. You may not have delegated some responsibilities, but that's something that you should look into to create some kind of balance. You know, start divvying out some of the tedious stuff that you don't mind divvying out. I mean, things that you really hold near and dear to your heart and you don't want to screw up. You know, of course, that's the things that you want to do because you know how it goes. Like, you know, if you want to get a job done right, let me do it myself type thing. But, you know, things that you really, you know, don't mind somebody if they oops it daisy. It's not going to be the end of the world of your project. You know, that's something that you can deal with. So also with this whole revisiting things in the past, there's a lot of retrogrades in the skies, like 9 retrogrades. So there's revisiting, rewind, redoing, you know, reanalyzing. All of that is coming into play with this card. So, you know, looking into things that you can forgive, looking into things that may have gave you any kind of doubt or insecurities on moving forward in the present time. That's something you're just going to have to do, you know, even if it's forgiving yourself. Let's say it's a party, you know, and you don't see that party around or you don't deal with that person around, but you know, since you've been rewinding, revisiting with all these retrogrades, you're like, you know what, you know, maybe you wish you that person asked for forgiveness, you know, from you, or maybe you need to ask for forgiveness for that other person, you know. So even if you don't have contact or you don't keep in contact or anything like that, you can still forgive yourself, you know. And if there is an attempt to actually go face to face with that person or however communicate, hey, you know, I was wrong, please forgive me, you know, whatever. I'm sure now I'm this, that, and the other, whatever the situation is where you're different from the past, you might want to let that know. But if it's not possible, you know, because everybody's separated now, people numbers change often now and all kinds of stuff. So you just start with forgiving yourself, you know, and that will take a load off of this 10 of Wands so that you can be lighter and you can be freer to have more time to add in some of the playfulness, add in some of the fun, you know, childlike energies that you used to have. That could just be just energy or just the freedom of everything is going to be all right. You know how children are, you know, they don't care. They just like, they're not thinking too much. They're not overthinking the situation. They just going and having fun with it, you know. So bring some joy into your life, you know, all that hard work and no play. I mean, come on, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's balance it because Libra is about balance, at least for this month, you know. Libra brings that 12 hours a day and 12 hours a night. So maybe you work in 12 hours of your day, but your 12 hours at night, you're going to use more towards your, you know, your what makes you happy, you know, what makes you smile, what makes you giggle, what makes you blush, you know, what makes you get those butterflies, you know. Add that into your life to balance out that work-life balance. Have a wonderful day and night, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mars during Libra season.